She seethed, stomped her stiletto hard enough, let's just do hard. Stomped her stiletto hard enough that the glass step under her splintered. Kyle cleared his throat, and she sent a withering glare his way over her still locked phone. Sent a glare his way. His brother Kendall politely took her phone, punched in the 6-digit pin before he handed it back to her, now unlocked. She turned back on her spiked heel without so much as a thank you, swiped to the contacts icon, and opened it as she started walking down the stairs. She threw her clutch over her shoulder and knew one of the brothers would catch it, but also that doesn't need to be there. Ooh, she lifted the phone to her ear. Sim answered on the second ring. Punctual prick. That needs to be italics. Did you fucking know? She snarled. The tendrils, and she could feel the tendrils of her armor trying to explode from her skin and overtake her. She could feel the tendrils of her armor. Yeah. Attempt. Trying. I don't know what to do. Did you fucking know she could feel the tendrils of her armor trying to explode from her skin and overtake her? Fighting to explode. Yeah, let's do Good evening, Paris. Sim drawled, so melancholy, nonchalant, and she wanted to reach through the phone and rip his tonsils out. That's good. It's 1 a.m. She screamed. She practically screamed into the phone. Her heels touched down on the carpeted floor of the casino, and she started to make her way towards the elevators. That seems long. She practically screamed into the phone, period. Her heel touched down on the carpeted floor of the casino, and she started to make her way towards the elevator that would take her to the underground parking lot that led. Let's just do lead. Nope, that led. Take that out. Apologies, Your Majesty. Good morning, then. He chuckled, and she swore she was going to set his club on fire the next time she went to that part of town. Old Vegas wasn't her vibe. She liked the glitz and glam of the new casinos and everything they offered, but for him, she'd make an exception. Good morning, then. He chuckled, and she swore she would set his club on fire, comma, even if it meant going. She had to take a drive to his part of town. Apologies, Your Majesty. Good morning, then. He chuckled, and she swore she would set his club on fire, even if it meant she had to take a drive to his part of town. Yeah. Old Vegas wasn't her vibe. She liked the glitz and glam of the new casinos and everything they offered. But for him, she'd make an exception. To what do I owe this honor? She stopped at the black shiny doors. Yeah, at the black doors. Black shiny doors. I guess I can just do black doors. No, it's fine. She stopped at the black shiny doors of the elevator, threw a dirty look over her shoulder at Kendall, who already reached to press the button. Her toes hurt. The damn shoes she was wearing weren't meant to be stomped around in. Weren't meant to stomp around in. And if she wasn't so worried with getting the soles of her feet dirty, she would have taken them off. And if she wasn't, and if she hadn't been so worried, yeah, hadn't been so worried about getting the soles of her feet dirty, she would have taken them off. When she was out of sight of any human, she'd make Kendall carry her to the car. That would be his punishment for suggesting they park in the underground lot and not valet. That would be his punishment for having suggested they park in the underground lot instead of valet. Instead of valet. A refreshing night stroll, he'd fucking said. Comma. He'd said. He'd suggested? Yeah, that's better. Why are there so many freaking F-bombs, Tawny? Did you know your troll of a cousin was in town? Sim chuckled, and she growled, the sound prehistoric, which only caused him to chuckle again. Louder? Louder. Her fingers tightened on the device, and she could swear the metal warped in her hand. Against her hand. Her fingers tightened on the device, and she swore she could swear the metal warped. No, she swore the metal warped against her hand. Okay, we are in 7 minutes for one page.